what is up, my ASMR and fragrance family? So what I have for this video is the fragrances I've been wearing lately. So I'm gonna turn around and grab this bottle because I have what I put it in, but I need to get the bottle just to show y'all. So give me just a second. Okay, so we're starting off with Azzaro Chrome Pure. Azzaro Chrome Pure. Now, of all the Azzaro Chromes that I've smelled, because I haven't smelled them all, but out of the ones that I have smelled, this is my favorite one. This is my absolute favorite Azzaro Chrome. So, okay, and this is a Oriental. Oh, so that's cool. They put the I don't think I've ever noticed that. I might have and just be remembering wrong, but they put the notes on the bottle. So it's a citrus oriental woody, and this is a eau de toilette EDT citrus oriental woody fragrance. It's got tangerine, akagala wood, and tonka bean. Tangerine, akagala wood, and tonka bean. Those are the notes that and this smells so good. It does have a woodiness to it. Definitely a woodiness to it. It has the woodiness. It does have somewhat of a freshness. A girl that I used to work with, she quit or got let go or something way before I left, but she loves smelling these, and she told me this one smelled like a fuckboy. And if you smell, being a fuckboy ain't good, but you know what fuckboys do. So if you're trying to do all that, you gotta smell good. So yeah, Azzaro Chrome Pure. Okay, and now we're going to go into Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP, very sandalwood heavy fragrance. It's dark, it's creamy, it's sweet, it's got a little bit of a smokiness to it. Yeah, I really like this one, and it don't really last on skin, or at least so I've heard, which I don't think it really lasts on mine either, but y'all know I don't really spray on skin either. I spray on my clothing. So, because I've sprayed quite a few of my fragrances on my skin, but I haven't sprayed them all, but all of them I have sprayed on my clothing, and it lasts much longer on clothing. Now, some of the fragrances last longer on clothing than the other ones, just same way as skin. Some of them, they just naturally fade faster, but they definitely last longer on clothing. So, but yeah, I don't know, man, maybe this one didn't last all that long on me either. I'm trying to remember, but I know pretty much everybody says, I've seen a couple people say it lasts long, but pretty much everybody I've seen, comment on its longevity says it doesn't really last. It's an average performer, really, like 4 to 6 hours. So, and then it becomes a skin scent. So, yeah. Like I said, I spray on clothing almost always, and it lasts longer. Now we have Azzaro Hot Pepper. This is my favorite fragrance. Chili pepper, pink pepper, and the hell's the other one? Chili pepper, pink pepper, and cashmeran. Holy shit, I remembered all the notes. Even though it was only 3, I remembered them all. That's great. And this layer is good with other stuff too. But yeah, I definitely got to get another bottle. So, Azzaro Hot Pepper. And then we're going to go into a fragrance that's really good for today where I'm at, because today where I'm at is cloudy and 38, I think it is. It's supposed to be the high. So, and this is Latafa Rock by Wood Intense EDP. Very smoky, slightly sweet. Yeah, very smoky, slightly sweet, leathery. Smells a lot like a campfire, really. Now, you know, for those of y'all that haven't ever heard me say it, I don't really care for stuff that's too smoky or smells too much like a campfire or anything. Like this one has a good bit of, but if it's blended right with other stuff, then I really like it. And this is one of those fragrances. Now, I don't know what, because Latafa is just a clone house, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know much about Latafa, and I just got 3 fragrances of theirs a few months ago. So I don't have a lot of experience with Latafa, but I'm pretty sure they're like a clone house. Okay, let's try this again, because every time I was saying what I'm about to say, I kept getting nerve pain, so I had to cut it out. But yeah, I don't know what this was going, what it was trying to be, what it's trying to be a clone of or whatever. But it smells. They did a good job. They did a good job at it, whatever, you know. Because if they were trying to make a clone of something else, or just inspired by, and it be somewhat similar or whatever, it's a really good one. I like it. They did a good job with it. Okay, now we have Unpredictable You by Glenbury. This smells a lot like the Most Wanted Parfum. This is just, I think this is a slightly it's a spicier version of this. So, yeah, I think if you like the Most Wanted Parfum and you want to go with something cheaper, Glenbury Unpredictable You. So, and you get a unique bottle. But yeah, this is definitely a good one. This is one of my favorite ones too. So, okay, now we're going to go into a coffee fragrance. And this is Blend Afgano Primavera. I mean, this is a Paris Corner fragrance, I think. I think this is a Paris Corner. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, Paris Corner. This is by Paris Corner. So, but yeah. Damn. The cap is magnetic, so that's good, but the hot glue in it busted. Man, I see so many people using hot glue for things, and it's just, I've never gotten hot glue to hold. I don't understand why it's used so much. It's shit, in all honesty. If it's something you need to hold. Now, if it's something that, like a cap, especially a magnetic cap, there's a lot of torque on that from pulling and the suction and all that. So that needs something better than hot glue. But other than that, this is a good fragrance. Like, the bottle's nice and heavy. I got a chip in it. But yeah, this is smoky. This is smoky, somewhat floral, somewhat powdery, somewhat spicy, somewhat dark roast coffee. Like, this is a good fragrance to wear, you know, like today. It's another good one. That is Blend Afgano Primavera Perfumery by Paris Corner. Okay, now we have another one of my absolute favorites, and that is LBDO's Hash Intense. LBDO Hash Intense. And This is sweet, resinous, green, dark. It's not smoky though, but the sweetness and the resinness, it's good for this is good for spring, but this is also good for like colder weather, fall and winter and stuff too. So, but yeah, I love this stuff. And LPDO is another one of these companies that does inspired by fragrances. So like, I'm trying to remember what that shit is. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm looking at their website right now, and maybe I was wrong about them being pretty much a clone house. I guess I was wrong because I don't see anything so far that is saying on lbdo.us, but I could have swore I read that whenever I was looking at whenever I was looking at something one time. I don't know. I was thinking it was their actual site, because this lbdo.us I think is pretty new, because when I was the last time I was trying to get a hold of some, I couldn't even get them, or at least not on their other site. But yeah, so this is coffee, oud, tobacco, and cannabis. Those are the notes to it. So, but man, they got a bunch of stuff that I want to get, but the whole problem is they're out of stock on a lot of stuff. So even on their sample, like, I would love to sample everything they have, but oh well. Okay, and that was LPDO's Hash Intense, and now what we're going to go into is Banana Republic's Tonka Bean or tobacco and Tonka Bean. This is your sweet. This is your sweet fragrance. Hold on. Spray for you. Spray for me. Right in my face. This is sweet, and you know what? I've never thought about it, but it has almost like a clay type smell to it. Yeah, it has almost like a clay type smell to it, but Tonka Bean and vanilla is a really good one. So, yeah, and I've smelled a couple, 2 or 3 different clay. Well, it's like a mix between a clay and a Play-Doh, I guess you could say. And then we'll go to one of the fresh fragrances, one of the blue fragrances that I like in the wintertime. Michael Kors. It's got that muskiness to it. That's the reason why I like it. But it's got the muskiness and the saltiness and the citrus. But that muskiness is why I like it better that's why I like it better for the cold weather rather than midsummer, high heat, high humidity. So, but yeah, this is another good one, and you can find it for a good price. And then lastly, we have Pistachio Cream Delight by the Duo brand. Now, I'm not going to spray this because every time I spray it, this shit chokes me up. It is so strong when you first spray it. So, this is definitely one of those fragrances that you can spray and just walk through. But, yeah, and to me, this smells really chocolatey more than anything. This smells pretty much just as chocolate as my Geneva chocolate, and so might be layered, but yeah. Which I thought I did wear Geneva chocolate, so what did I do with it? Okay, it took me a little while to find it. It was in my jacket pocket that I wore a few days ago. So this is Geneva chocolate. Yeah, I've never smelled these two next to each other. Hold on. This one's a little stronger, but they smell damn near identical. That's the only difference. They smell identical. So, but yeah, Geneva chocolate Geneva chocolate by Be Layered. So y'all, that's what I've worn lately. Yeah, that's what I've worn lately. So I'm gonna get off here. I will see the members next video, and I will see y'all, the rest of y'all, the video after that. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one, and peace, peace, peace.